Shabbat Shalom. This is Rabbi Aaron Boxt from Temple Kolemeth in Marietta, Georgia. This week's Torah portion is Parashat Emor from the book of Leviticus, Leviticus 21:1 through 24:23. In this week's Torah portion, we find a summary of a lot of the commandments specifically regarding the priests. Moses comes down and tells Aaron, here are a lot of the laws that are specific to you and your offspring, the other priests. And here is what you are to do to stay pure and holy. And of course, the high priest has additional rules that he must abide by. God instructs Moses, who then instructs Aaron also on certain types of sacrifices and how they're to be done at certain festivals, and how the animals are to be unblemished. This Torah portion also speaks about how we are to sanctify and not take God's name in vain. We're also reminded about the Sabbath and that we're supposed to rest on the Sabbath. Passover, Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, Sukkot, all of the major holidays are also spoken about and re-explained in this week's Torah portion. There is one particular piece in this Torah portion that I'd like to focus on, however. It refers to the gleanings, the leftovers of a field once it's been harvested. The farmers are told not to pick up the gleanings, not to pick up the leftover, whatever is dropped, that those are to be given to the needy, those who are hungry. This teaches an extremely important lesson for us in our community and in the world community, and that is that everybody should be given the opportunity to have some. And for those who are hungry or who are in need, the leftovers or what is not collected should be their fill. Last week's Torah portion contained the words Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, love your neighbor as yourself. In this week's Torah portion, we're told to leave the gleanings, the leftover stuff once the field has been harvested, for those who are in need. I think that these two lines really do relate to each other in that we're being reminded to always give of what we have, always to help out those who have less than what we do. This is a universal message, not just for the Jewish community, and it's a message that we here at Temple Kolemeth take very seriously. In many of the social justice programs that we participate in, whether it's working at a homeless shelter or whether it's giving time at a food shelter or a food collection agency, our congregants are involved in all kinds of social justice type programs. As usual, I invite you to go to our website, www.kolemeth.net. You can look at all of our upcoming activities and events. You can also look at our many social justice practices and activities that we have. You can also find ways to connect with our congregation. I invite you this Friday night to our 8 o'clock service. It's a Friday night live event, so we'll have lots of great music and lots of celebration. Really will be a wonderful, joyous event. I hope that you have a very restful Shabbat, and I look forward to welcoming you into the doors here at Temple Kolemeth. Shabbat Shalom.